Well, it's that time again. We have some new architect homes, so I'm going to take you through them. I haven't seen them yet. As you can see, it says we have 11 new ones. We usually have 12. So this is the first one here. I can honestly say this is unique and we have not had this one before. Hopefully we don't get a bunch that are the same as we've been getting for like the past few months on and off. But you come in here and you immediately come into a room with a microwave, coffee maker, and teapot, and then there's a staircase room with just a sink. We have a room with just a dresser and a small bathroom. A bunch of kind of useless space here. Maybe this is for a reason though, which that wouldn't explain the kitchen appliances in the front. But we have a lot of empty space here. A very small room with a bunk bed. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. This is the third floor with just a bunch of patio furniture. I'm kind of confused about this one. I don't even really know what to say about that one. That's kind of strange. And why is that an architect home? All right, let's move on to the second one. And from the outside, the shape of the home is okay. I hate when people put the grass up there. I know it's a matter of taste. I just don't like it. I mean, it's just my own personal taste. There's no windows on the second level in the back or on the front level except a door on the second stories. There is a basement down here with an entertainment area, it looks like, and then a bathroom. But then we have a huge empty room, another small empty room. The staircase room is empty, and then we have a half bath there and then another empty room. I can already tell, and I'm just going to let you guys know I'm being very informal with this video. I'm in a mood today, so may not have been the best day to do architect homes because these are the only videos I'm not really positive on most of the time. I like to keep my channel positive, but these houses most of the time really irritate me. I don't like this home. There are good things about it. It's just not something that I would have picked. The basement was terrible. It's just not my style, I guess. In some of the rooms I can kind of see what they were going for and they did it neatly, but then other rooms you just kind of can't explain them. Like the bedroom is cute. There's nothing wrong with that. And the upstairs layout is kind of interesting. They didn't put any wallpaper in the closet, but that was probably an oversight. But then there's this, this kid's room here. But what the heck is going on back here? Why not just look at that skinny bathroom. They could have made it deeper. That's why there's no windows back there. They just completely left it like that. I don't understand. They could have made their rooms bigger and then put windows. Why did they do that? That makes no sense. And why was this picked? I have no idea. What are we on, like number 3? 1, 2, 3, yes. So maybe, I was going to say maybe we'll get a good one, but no, we're not. Why? There are rooms that are decorated, which I don't like the green wallpaper with the pink, but if that's what you like, great. But why is everything empty? I know the game has been taking out items, but this person used older items, which is fine. So you know that it wasn't taking out new items. Why did they leave the rooms empty? The person who made this house did this, not the game. And then up here, like this is cute. The little greenhouse there. The living area was nice. I don't understand this. They have a normal looking bathroom that looks like a little study there. They have a decent kitchen. I don't like where they put the fridge, but then they have a full-length mirror and a fish tank there and just left the rest of it bare. I don't understand this one either, to be honest. They have a landing there, the hallway. Now you will get this pink wicker set and those rose gold tables if you don't have them. A random room where a band practices, and then this is cute. I really like this older pink and purple wallpaper with that bed. That looks really pretty. They just left an empty space there. But the shape of the home, it's kind of cool. I like that. But the rest of it just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Keep in mind, if you're watching this and you created these homes, or you're in the Facebook group and you know, this looks like a house you've made, this is just my critique of them being architect homes and paying a lot of cash for them. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not critiquing someone's taste. I just don't understand why some of these are architect homes. This looks very nice. It almost looks like the glamping. Have you guys heard of the glamping, like glamorous camping or whatever? Maybe that's like the kitchen that they all get to use. That would be cool if somebody created like a glamping campground. But no, it doesn't look like that's what it is. But hey, that gave me a pretty good idea. I don't know why there's just a room there with a rug in it. I have no idea. So I'm not quite sure at this point what the structure is supposed to be. But I honestly do like how it looks from the outside. See, there's just some empty stuff there. But that gave me a good idea for like a glamping resort. And then down here's the house. So they've built an underground house, which I actually have on my request list. It's pretty far down the request list, but I do have to build one of those eventually. So you do get some pretty nice items in here. You get those garage laundry cabinets. And I mean, it's not bad. At least they know how to decorate, you know. It's not horrible. It's just not really anything I would be interested in. But I do kind of like how they did this on the outside. I like that. I think that looks really cool. Not bad at all. Worth paying for, not for me. But the idea, it definitely gave me an idea. So let's move on to the next one. And see what we have. Oh, more grass on the roof. There's a basement here. So there's a classroom. Maybe we're looking at like a, not necessarily a school, but like maybe like a boarding school type structure. Because that's a classroom for all different age groups down there. And then there's a huge laundry room. And then there's an entryway here. This looks like that's an office. So maybe it is. Maybe it's some type of a school. There's a kitchen there, which is actually pretty nice. I don't like that wallpaper all over the place, but again, that's just personal taste. There's a stairway area back here, bathroom in the front. Maybe this is some type of children's home. If that's the case, then it's actually really nicely done. And then we have, but see here, now this is how I get confused. This is a master bedroom, like a real master bedroom. And there's another one there. So that's throwing me off, because I was thinking there that it was just like a children's home, but who knows? I have no idea. And I do not like that. That looks terrible to me, but that's just my opinion. I don't like that whole roof garden type thing. Now, I've seen it done very, very tastefully before. A couple of YouTubers have done it very tastefully. A few people that have submitted in the Facebook group, I've seen it done very tastefully, but usually when you see that, it's just something I don't like. So we'll move on to the next one. Oh, and maybe we have a good one. So the outside, now keep in mind, this is not my style at all. Definitely not. The colors, I don't like. But if you look at how they actually did it, the structure itself, if I imagined it with a different siding, a different roof, different doors, a different patio color, that's actually pretty cool. So maybe this will be one that I remodel. Depending on what we see next, I may want to remodel. That's just an empty basement there, which could always just be taken out, or you could use it, I'm sure. So this home definitely has a lot of the older items in it, but if you look at it, they use them very nicely. So everything is making sense. You have a nice dining room here. Looks like a little butler's pantry type area there at the bottom of the stairs. You have a nice structure with a center hallway. Maybe overdid it a little bit in the living room, but I see what they were going for. It's just that, the two different types of chairs, that's just not my taste, but I definitely see how they were trying to organize everything. Then you have that nice bar area outside with a barbecue. There's a staircase there. So this house, I really like the layout. I may remodel this one. I like how they did everything. So you come upstairs and you just have the landing there, a hallway, and then it looks like a really nice closet area, even with a vanity. And I wouldn't have put that there. That's kind of, let's see, which way do we go now? There's an opening there in the middle. Then you have a half bath here off the hallway. So now here's where it gets a little bit confusing. But now see, if I remodel it, remember I don't change the walls. So this one may actually be kind of a challenge too. It has a kind of a unique sort of layout to it. So I don't know. That's definitely one that I will think about remodeling. I do like that little patio area back there for some reason. I don't know. It's just unique. So let's move on. And then remember, as you go up, I believe they end up costing more. Yes, they do. So we're getting up close to 8 million simoleons, at least in my town. Does this differ too? The architect homes, do they differ in cost according to your town value? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if that's the truth. This may be like a hotel or some kind of resort. They put a gazebo there in the back. It's very well made. I don't like the decks on the front, but that's just me. But see, now this is looking familiar. No, we haven't seen this before. I think I probably would have remembered this. This is just one of those builds that I almost feel like is wasted because it's so unique on the outside, and it could be like, look at the potential, but they just didn't put things in it that would complement it, if that makes sense. Like a lot of things is, like empty space. And then there are other areas that are too crowded. There's no balance. Now, I did like the kitchen and dining area a lot. I like that bedroom right there. That's nicely done. The structure itself would be a really cool, like communal or commercial type build. So those of you who are challenged like I am with building large structures like this, that would be worth thinking about if you were wanting to build like a hotel or an office building and you don't really know how to start building from the ground up like me. That may be a good option for you. So, okay, next one here. Guess we're right there. So let's look at the structure as a whole to begin with. The first thing I'm noticing is there's 4 different types of windows. That absolutely drives me nuts. And this person has access to the new items, it looks like, because of the windows that they used. So that kind of confuses me, because a lot of times when people build things, they have a budget. They're a newer player or whatever, and they use what they have on hand, but certainly this doesn't look like that's the case. Now, you do get the pink wicker furniture down there in the basement, but again, the big hallway with just a keyboard. Then there's this pink gym, which looks familiar to me. Maybe this is a recycled home, or maybe it's just redone from a previous architect home, but even in the basement was the new side table from the pool house update. So the person who built this definitely has, yes, this is, well, look at this. They put a cat thing right in the living room. This house has been recycled so many times. It used to have a loft above it. It had the same kitchen there, remember? They've just redecorated it. And it had that big great room with the big couch, and then it had a loft over the living room. And then it was torn down, resubmitted as far as the loft goes, and then it just keeps being redone and redone. So now it's just like a regular upstairs. This actually is pretty cute. I think that looks cute for a home theater. The bedroom up there looks nice, but I don't like this house. We've seen it too much. It's been redecorated too many times, and I just don't like it at all. And I don't understand why they keep choosing it. You do get that set right there. But see the random things like the record player and the fortune teller was over there. It's just so random. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't understand. I think the home in its original state before it was tampered with 8 million times was actually probably pretty cool from what I remember. I think it might have been. But it's just, see what I mean? Whoever did it in the first place probably did a great job, but it's just been redone so many times, and poorly, I might add. So let's go to the next one. This one could be nice. Let's see. They've got, well, if you look at the building itself, that would be a pretty cool apartment building, actually. Just looking at the outside. Not a huge fan of those windows with the blue, but some people might be. But it does look like it would be a really good apartment building. It has that huge basement. This, I think, has been recycled too. So maybe we should just focus on the items. You get that blue couch and blue rug and ottoman, which most people or some people don't have access to. You get the dark blue French furniture down there. Not quite sure what's going on in that bathroom, but we'll move on. You get that stereo. One of those pieces of exercise equipment are rare. Yeah, I think we've seen this before. But see, the rooms themselves are done pretty nicely. You get that gray furniture, and let's see, there's some more of that navy blue French furniture that some people don't have. It has a decent backyard, and you have that new kid's bed there, new-ish, and I think that bookshelf was there too. That bathroom is kind of odd. That bedroom is nice, very nice. I like that. But see, all the different types of windows, even on the side, there are different types. And that's just something that, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of. And they've used a lot of the Easter wallpaper and flooring throughout the house, which for kids' rooms, I think can be okay. But see, they've carried it to almost all of the kids' rooms. I don't know, that's maybe too much of a good thing. To me, I'm just not a huge fan of the house, but if you want a huge house like this to maybe redecorate in your own style, I'm not going to knock it, because whoever built this definitely put a lot of thought into it. So let me move on. I wonder how many we have to go. Looks like 2 more. Wow. Okay, this looks like almost like a hospital. It does. It looks like a hospital. So let's go down and see. Maybe it is. That could be a lab or something down there. And no, well, no, it's got a theater. It's definitely not a hospital. So if this is a regular house, that would be very, very different. So you walk in and you have a very skinny TV room there. This is really strange. Don't get me wrong, it's designed kind of cool, but who wants to walk down huge corridors to go to the kitchen? It's just really odd. This is a very, very odd house. That wing almost looks like a mental institution. Like it's off to itself, each bedroom with its own stark white bathroom. And then up here, that's really strange too. There's a coffee maker right in the middle of the closet. You guys, this batch of architect homes, what is going on? I'm trying really hard to be nice, because if you look at the structure, like I'm saying, that's cool. Why ruin it with the decoration inside? I don't understand. Use it wisely. Goodness, are we on the last one? Yep, this is it right here. I was really hoping that the last one would be really cool. Now, again, look at the shape. That's neat. I like the design. I really do. When you come inside, okay, this is the basement. This is a recycled home. We have seen this house at least a dozen times, at least. They just keep redecorating it. Remember this? How many times have we seen this house? At least a dozen. This is getting incredibly old. Yeah, see, there was a double bed with a twin bed, blah, 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 same stuff. Same opening, same thing. So if you guys have hung out with me this long and you are as irritated with these architect homes as I am, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time, and have a wonderful day.